In this section, we're going to talk about some irregular forms of the preterite. So the preterite aspect of the past tense has some verbs that break the rules that the regular verbs follow. Below is a table of the irregular verbs and their conjugations that you need to know. So poder, poner, saber, estar, querer, hacer, traer, conducir, traducir, ser, and ir all have irregularities. They're irregular in the preterite tense. And what I'm going to do is just read down through the yo conjugations for each of these verbs, and with that you should be able to figure out how to pronounce the other conjugations. So with poder, yo pude. Poner, puse. Saber, supe. Estar, estuve. Querer, quise. Hacer, hice. Traer, traje. Conducir, conduje. Traducir, traduje. Ser, fui, and ir is also fui. So that being said, you should be able to figure out how to pronounce the rest. So an important note that ser and ir have the same forms in the preterite, but have different meanings. Context dictates the meaning in these cases also. In the present tense, I means there is or there are. In the preterite, hubo means there was or there were. Okay? So not only are some of these verbs irregular, but some verbs have slight meaning changes in the preterite as well. So for example, if we take the verb saber and look at the present tense, saber is what we use to express to know when we're talking about facts or information. An example of that is sé mi número de teléfono. In the preterite, saber or supe would express to find out. So if I say yo supe la verdad, that means I found out the truth, as opposed to I knew the truth. So present versus preterite, slight meaning change. Conocer also has a meaning change. Conocer in the present can express to be familiar or acquainted with a person. For example, yo conozco a Juan expresses I know Juan personally. In the preterite, it expresses that you have met that person. So if we say ayer yo conocí a Juan, it doesn't mean yesterday I knew Juan, it means yesterday I met Juan. Alright, poder, another verb in looking over at the present tense side, means can or able to. An example of that is puedo venir, which means I can come. In the preterite, the verb poder expresses could and was able to accomplish something. So in the example, yo pude venir means I could come and I was able to go and I was successful in going. So I could do it. I did it. Querer, also slight meaning change. In the present tense, querer means to want or to love. So the example te quiero means I love you. The preterite expresses tried. So in the example, yo quise venir expresses I wanted to come, but more specifically, I tried to come. I wasn't able to, though. Okay, so watch out for saber, conocer, poder, and querer. Some examples of the irregular verbs in the preterite. Yo pude comerlo todo. I was able to eat it all. Ellos supieron la receta. They found out the recipe. Fuimos a la casa de Marta. We went to Marta's house. Ella quiso comer la salsa. She tried to eat the salsa. It was just too hot. Carmen y Tania trajeron la comida. Expresses Carmen and Tania brought the food. All right, so study those irregular conjugations, also some of those changes in meaning. We'll practice some of these more in class.